let's chat a little bit about what are going to be some of the changes and plans to this upcoming homeschooling year in second grade using the parent-led approach of Abeka's homeschool curriculum. Our first year we did the Abeka Academy accredited, so we did everything to the book. Second and third year of homeschooling, we did unaccredited or independent study, and we like that. We love the flexibility with that. But while we were doing that, we were also able to dabble between like the kids watching the videos, the kids only watching a certain part of the video, and us taking over to then it became the majority of the time we were teaching the lessons because our kids were asking us to do it. And the way it was set up, it was so that I would teach the kiddos the core ELA skills, and then my husband would just have to worry about the videos and the kids doing the seat work that went along with the videos. Well, then it turned out that my husband was doing the math lessons with the kids because the kids were asking for that too. However, we have a backup plan that if things don't really work or it becomes too overwhelming for our family, we are going to be purchasing certain videos if we need them. As of right now for second grade, our daughter is going to be doing the Abeka Bible video lessons. We did buy those in the streaming service, so she's going to be doing that every day because it really does give such a strong biblical foundation, and we want her to have that just as our son did. We want her to, be strong and solid in biblical scripture. We want her to be strong and solid on biblical scripture. So that is definitely something that we were like, this needs to be there. We are no way gonna give this up. My husband and I are both working and homeschooling parents, and we do our homeschooling as a team. We communicate, we talk, we figure out who's gonna be doing what works better for one person to do, what works better for another person to do based on our strength and our weaknesses, and that has just worked so wonderfully. So we just had our little back to school meeting, my husband and I, just to hash out everything, just to make sure we were still on the same page as we were when we initially came up with this plan as we're getting ready to start homeschooling. The way that is going to work is I am still going to be the one mainly doing language arts with our daughter. So by that I mean I'm going to be doing the instructional components. I'll be doing the language and phonics, the reading, and the writing composition instruction. My husband, on the other hand, will take care of the cursive writing. He will take care of making sure that she completes all the seat work and necessary work for ELA while she is with him. The way we're staggering is that I'm starting earlier with them so that they are a day ahead, so that when my daughter is doing her seat work, she is doing seat work on what she was instructed on the day before. So we're hoping that really works well. He is also going to be doing spelling with her. He does spelling with my son too, so he'll take care of that. He's really good at helping the kids, know how to spell words. He makes all these things just to help them be able to retain that. He's going to be doing math instruction and the activity instruction. That means science, history, and health. And he'll be doing the seat work and the assessments that go along with that as well. Now, when I come home, I'll be doing my component. And in addition to the instruction that I'm going to be doing from here, I'm also implementing a daily journal prompt with our kids here at home just to increase their writing fluency. I want them to really exercise getting their thoughts on paper in a more fluid fashion. For my son, I'm simply using a regular composition book. For my daughter, I went ahead and got her this one. They sell them on Amazon for about $3 something. I first learned about these primary composition notebooks from the school I work in. They actually use these in their primary grades. So they are really great. I'm just gonna show you, my daughter has already written something in it. This is what it looks like. It has the writing lines, like those bigger primary lines, and then it has a space over here so that they can illustrate what they're writing. So like this. So I'm starting this very simple for her. I want her to focus on writing one complete sentence with a capital letter at the beginning and a period at the end, and then I will increase as we go. And from what I saw today, my daughter just wrote a very complex sentence on the topic that we did. So I'm not even there with her yet, and she's already doing that. In addition to that, I'm also implementing a writing or composition folder. And in here, I have the composition things that comes with Abeka's curriculum, so the journal. And there's these little activities that they do where they do have to compose. But I'm also going to put here other writing pieces that we're going to work on. I have certain plans in my mind that I really want them to do as writing projects. I'm still thinking of those ideas and still letting them marinate in my brain. So as soon as they are all kind of like tied up with a bow on the top, and I'm certain that that's exactly how I want to carry it out, I'll share that with you guys. I'm even thinking of creating some seasonal things that they could use their writing skills on, different types of poetry. And as I create those, I will go ahead and try and share them with you. I will create some freebies that will be of value to you as well. Something that is not changing at all and is staying 100% the same besides our homeschooling curriculum is the way that we organize that curriculum, and that is using the binder system. Let me tell you, this is the best, most efficient way that you can organize your child's Abeka curriculum. I promise you. It's amazing. Like, I'm sorry, those of you who love the crate system, to me, that's too much work. I feel that I just set it up at the beginning of the year, and then it stays all in one place, and the kids have access to it. I have access to it. My husband has access to it. There's no loose papers anywhere. It's all there, and nothing ever gets lost. And to me, that's just a beautiful, wonderful thing. If you're interested in seeing how I've set that up and you haven't seen that video yet, go ahead and check in the description box, because I'm gonna go ahead and tag that in there for you. Something that is not Abeka related that we are going to continue doing this year as an extracurricular for our kids is Awana clubs. I feel like Awana clubs really helps their discipleship, and it helps them build, a good community of friends that they could relate with in faith. Where we go for Awana, they are not kids from our church. They are kids from different churches. And so I feel like this group just lets them know that there's a variety of kids out there. Some kids are homeschooled, some kids are not homeschooled, but for them to be able to have that social interaction with all sorts of kids with different backgrounds, with the faith rooted in Jesus, that to me is really important. And also they really enjoy it. It happens every single week at the exact same time. It's only for an hour and a half. They get to learn scripture, they get to talk out real life situations, they get to play games, and it's just a good program. So my daughter is currently still a Spark or a Sparky, and my son is an Awana leader. One thing that we're really diving deep with our daughter is her interest in art. She is so interested in art. She has it so ingrained in her that she's going to be an artist when she grows up, and I absolutely love her determination and how creative she is. This year we had her do a 5-week art camp. It was 2 hours a day. I would drop her off at 9. Well, so wait, was it 2 hours? 3 hours. I would drop her off at 9, and I would pick her up, I think it was at 11:30. Drop her off at 9, drop her off at 9, pick her up at 11:30. But my goodness, did she enjoy those classes. She would come out beaming with a smile, so proud of what she was making, and that made my heart so happy, that we found something that really worked for her. So throughout the school year, we really want to continue to foster that interest that she has. And if she wants to do this as a career, we really want to help her in that area. So if you guys know of any curriculums out there or anything that would help her, you know, continue to build her skills in an enjoyable way, go ahead and share that with me in the comments, because I'm really looking out for all sorts of resources that will continue to encourage her and build her skills and enthusiasm for art, because I'm not an artist. I can draw stick people, you know, and some stuff. But the other day she came to me, you know, she wants to learn how to do perspective. And I was like, okay, well, you need a horizon. And then you need to do the lines in there. I'm like, Hans, help. You're a better artist than I am. If you know of a curriculum or a resource that is really made for cultivating art, I'm not talking about crafts here. I'm talking about art. She wants to learn art skills. She sees a painting and she's like, I want to paint like that someday. She loves Bob Ross. She could sit there and just watch the guy do the painting and ooh and ah about everything. When we do our Spanish curriculum, our Jamita Spanish curriculum, there is paintings embedded in there. And to her, she just stares at it and she's like, it's so beautiful. Look at the colors. Look how, you know, they made this over here. And I'm like, you're a 7-year-old kid and you're noticing all these amazing elements of art. And I haven't taught you, you know, all those deep elements yet. So I really just want to, you know, foster that so that she can grow in that area. If you found some sort of spark of an idea that you want to implement, or anything that kind of triggered you to think of, ooh, I think I want to do that this year, go ahead and let me know in the comments below, because I always love hearing from you guys. If there is something, any advice, any tips that you have for me going into 2nd grade Abeka homeschooling using the parent-led approach, please go ahead and put those in the comments. Send me an email, shoot me a message on Instagram, because I'm all ears. I'm a learner. I want to learn everything. And if you enjoyed this video, please remember to subscribe, like, and share, and make sure to check out this next homeschooling video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.